Hi folks, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. So we're back once again on our Siptah guide for 2025, and in this episode we want to progress and hopefully finish sorcery. But to do that, which I think we showed before, the next spell requires black blood, 20 black blood, and the two spells after this need 30 black blood and 50 black blood, so we need 100 black blood altogether to complete this spell book. So, multiple ways of getting black blood. One of them is to take failed sorceress pages. So if you have a sorcerer of some level attached to your bench, you can use 10 failed sorcerer pages to craft a spell page if you need a sorcerer spell page. However, the other use for them is if you take those spell pages and we'll run across to our dismantling bench, which is over here, and we'll drop them in here. Let me just drop one to start with, just to show you. So we'll take one, drop it in here, it gets dismantled, and we get 4 black blood. I think if you've got the improved dismantling bench, you also get an inking brush, but the black blood's what we're looking for. I think if you get an improved one, you get 5, maybe 6. But basically, you're going to need a lot of failed sorcerer's pages to get the 100 that you want, and they're a bit on the rare side themselves, so not the easiest. Another way of getting it is apparently up. I think it is around here. This is a Jhil vault, and there is various Jhil creatures around the outside of it. Harvesting them apparently has a rare chance of dropping some black blood. Another method is if you use the figurines. There's certain figurines that you take to the pools. We haven't done any figurines in the pools yet, but you basically take the figurine to these circular pools, put them on a pedestal, and a creature of some sort appears. You kill them, get some loot. Some of them drop blood bags, and those blood bags can contain black blood. Again, RNG, not so easy, but a guaranteed area that gives you black blood is this area here. So this is called New Luxur, and there's a couple of bosses in New Luxur, and one of them, right at the top of the broken building, is one of the 3 skull Jhil bosses, and if you harvest that, you can get guaranteed black blood, and hopefully give us enough black blood that we'll be able to do our spells. So we're going to go up to New Luxur today, and we're going to go and we'll take on, I think there's 3 bosses up there. There is also another point of interest that I'll show you when we get there, but it's the 3 bosses, and particularly the Jhil boss on top of it we're looking for today. So I'm going to get my stuff together. I'm going to get some buffs for our berserker over there, and I'll meet you back up when we're up there. Okay, I've hung around until it was actually daylight, and it's morning now, to let you see where we are. You can just see above us the statue of Snake Men, as we are here, and this location is the Sanctuary of the Snake Men. This is where we're going to. This is just another POI that we've come from. I will show you that we came up the sand, across through the redwoods, up this river here, and where is it? Sorry, this river here. We came up here, around here, and this here is called Azura's Basin, and it won't be a massive surprise to hear that there are lots and lots of Azura Glory plants all around here. There is also an awful lot of brimstone around there, so if you're looking for somewhere for brimstone, that is a great location. There's loads of it around there. That's where we used to get it from over here. This is where these 2 barriers are here, land bridges, from our base over here. But this place is even better. There's loads of it here, and as you go up the river, these are waterfalls, which is why it's called Tears of Azura, and there's more nodes of brimstone around there as well. So we come up there, we come around here. Over here is the Southwood that we were at before, and we came through this wall. There's a gap in the wall here and into here, but we need to go into New Luxur. So we're going to ride round here. And I'm going to stick to the east side and make my way to the north, and I just don't want to show you something quite yet. We'll come to that later on. So you can just see the buildings starting to appear out of the trees. It is still early morning, so it's a bit dark. Our dude has had his buffs. So he's got his strength buff from the potion, and he's got his strength buff from the pork rinds. Because there's skeletons and skeletal warriors and stuff all around here. There's a skeleton up on that bridge up there. He's got a bit angry, but he's not coming down. There's a skeletal warrior and there's an archer there as well. Oh, I'll tell you what. It might be a good idea if I put the helmet on and if I take my Tears of Gula to give him even more of a buff. Did he take him out? No, he didn't take him out. I'll take you out. There we go. He's got a risen monstrosity. I keep wanting to call them skeletal snake men or something like that. Nothing that exciting on him. I think there's another risen warrior here. Oh, I should have checked the first one. Down he goes. That silver dust. Take the silver dust. May as well take the silver stone. That'll come in useful later. Who's... Are you on... Oh, you're on defensive. You should go... Lots of skeletons around here, which of course are great for XP. We'll take the dust. Oh, I took everything. Okay, that's fine. What did I take? Don't want the wolf pelt. Black lotus, that's fine. Okay, it's going to be great for XP to help level our dude up. So we're going to work our way to the north. You can see on the mini-map. We're heading down the east side. We could go in there, but I want to take it from the north and work my way south. Round we go. Right, this is the north side here. Right, so we're going to climb up this wall. The thing we want is at the very top. Up we go. Hello, skeletons! Ow. Stamina, stamina. Got to get used to the new stamina system, or the old stamina system, however you want to look at it. Oh, our dude's appeared. Where'd the other one go? The other one's attacking the horse. Get off my horse. He fell down. Oh, hello, spider. Goodbye, spider. Are you coming back? No, it's gone. Right, let's try that again. What have you got on you? Nothing exciting. Fine, back up again. There's another one there. Nothing very exciting either. Right, let's climb up to the next level. Up we go. Is this a ledge we can stand on? We can. Get our stamina back. May as well take a bite to eat and just get a little sated buff rolling just to get topped up. Right, I'm not going to look in there. Spoilers. There's another skeletal warrior dude. Oh, I've gone way too high up. Oh no. I don't want to. Oh, come on, climb up. Now I've knocked him down. Right. Get him. Well, there you go. Right. No, that was not worth coming down for. Right, let's try that again. Climb up. Nice acrobatics horse, that's impressive. Balancing that bit of wall. Right, so we're back up to this level again. There we go. Will we do a lap of here? Let's do a lap of here. Ooh, there's some star metal. We'll take that. Take the coin, and I don't want any of the rest of it. Hello, skeletal archer. I'm going to try and not fall down that gap. You're going to knock him down that gap though, aren't you? Yes, you are. Right. Take him on while I sidestep. There he goes. Don't want any of that either. Work my way around. Skeletal archer. Nothing around here. Whole bunch of skeletons coming. Take out that guy over there. Watch that arrow. Yep. Take out that guy over there. I can loot these. Ooh, water orbs, yes please. Let's loot that and the silver dust. We'll take the black and purple lotus. Chest here. Always take coin, take hardened leather and more water-filled glass flasks.
Yeah.
Look in there. This one's a bit of a pain because we've got to jump over here, which means our dude won't be able to come with us. So we'll just have to take him on ourselves. There we go. And now he's appeared. We'll take the steel reinforcements. Take out that skeleton. Take out this dude. Easy peasy. Was that? Yeah, let's take the Grey Lotus. No chest. Where's the skeleton? Nothing of interest. And jump. Skeleton. No thank you. Take that. Let me see, are we back at the north? We're back at the north again, so this has been all the way around. So now we need to climb up on top. We go there, and then up here. And there he is. There's the creature we're looking for. So now we need to run around to try and get our dude to appear. Ow, 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 ow. Watch how he does it. Oh, he's appeared. He's appeared. Oh, he almost did it again. Fires like a machine gun. Right. Like all these Jhil guys, they swipe behind them as well. So we have to be super careful. In fact, let's get rid of my torch and heal up before we go. Oh, he's got to take him down before we're even in the fight. There we go, he's down. Right, he drops a few things. This time he's dropped a legendary Throw-em Chakram. 53 health damage with 0 armor pen. It's a throwing chakram. Yuck. Grandmaster, a fragment of power is always good, and a numbing wrap is always good. But more importantly, if we take our pick, and the better pick you've got, the better harvesting you'll have. And let's hack him up. How many did we get? Only 30. Well, that's unlucky. It does seem to be random. Sometimes I've come here and you can get over 100. And like today, we've got 30. So that means we've got 40 back at the base for dismantling the failed spell pages. So that's another 30, which gives us 70. So we're going to need another 30. So we're going to have to come back and do this guy again. And we chuck away his feathers and we keep the black blood. That's all we've got. That's annoying. Okay, right, so let's have a quick loot. Anything in here? Grey lotus powder, sure. Silver coins. Don't need any of the rest of it. There is... There it is. There's a note here. Click on that. Siptah's journal number 11. Again, it's just a bit of lore. You can pause the screen if you want to read that. It'll be hard to read it with the subtitles over the top, but there you go. Is that it? There's a chest here. Lotus, grey lotus seed, sorry. Oh, wrong button. That button. Right. I think that might be all there is loot-wise up here. Okay, so now we have to get back down again. Let me jump down here. Can we go on the outside? Yes, we can. Right, let's go down this bit of wall here. Oh, he's down fighting him already. Oh no, let's get down here quick. Quick. Our guy has teleported down here. And he's fighting this guy. Oh. He was definitely fighting something. Oh, there he is. He's teleported back again. Okay, so that guy is the judge. And as you can see, he's headless. He has no head. He does a lot of damage, so we're... Oh, skeletons. Oh no, we came in the wrong way. I wanted to come in easily. Alright, let's not run out of stamina like that. This is not what I wanted to do. This is a bit chaotic, because I want to get you staggered. Right, here we go. Skeletons are down. Let's stagger this guy as much as we can, because if he's staggered, he can't do damage. Come on. Keep him on the floor. There we go. He's down. Okay, so that worked out okay. He didn't do that much damage, but he can stagger your guy, and he does do a lot of damage if he hits you. So, right, I need to take a drink. Right, what loot have you got for me today? You have the Executioner's Hood, which I find hilarious considering he doesn't have a head. Executioner's Hood is awesome. 312 armor value, 6 weapon damage, heavy legendary armor. So let me take all this stuff, a supply material. Your helmet is 200 and gives him plus 20 health. So if we give him that hood... Where did it go? Did I pick it up? I didn't pick it up. So he's currently got 1,344 armor. Give him that. He's up to 1,456. And he does 6 more strength weapon damage with his mace. So that's a good upgrade for our dude. And it looks cool. There we go. Right, there's a spell page there. We don't actually need them. We've got more than enough spell pages. Any chests? So that's the second boss that's in New Luxor, the judge. Anything on the skeletons? Nothing very exciting. Nope. There's a chest here. We'll take the flasks and the coins. We'll take the purple lotus as well. That grey lotus, we'll take that. Good for powder. Okay, that's it. Right, we're now going to work our way south. Normally we'd come in this door and work our way through these skeletons to the judge, but teleportation caused us a little bit of an issue there, but all okay. If your guy isn't as strong, I would highly recommend coming round the outside and working your way in here. You'll be over there, and you can work your way in here and kill all these skeletons first. Don't want any of that. Don't want any of that. I'll take that Black Lotus. Work our way down south. There's sometimes a legendary chest around here. There it is. I took a couple of skeleton keys with me. So we've got a normal chest here, which we'll take the coins out of. And there's a legendary chest. Loot that. We've got Hanuman's Gada. Hanuman's Gada, 96 health damage with 45% armor pen. And it's a strength weapon. So it's a really good two-handed warhammer. I hear something? I thought I heard something. Hello. Oh, two of them. Got knocked down. Oh, and a archer as well. Nothing on you. We'll take the Grey Lotus. I think I took everything there. Yes, I did. Horse, you carry. You carry that. What's that weigh? 4, not that heavy. That is 50. Wow! Definitely a weapon for a follower then who doesn't get affected by carry capacity. Right, let's work our way back down south. Take on these guys. And see where we are now. We're working our way down into this area here. Skeleton, skeleton. 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 Right, and then if we go start around to this corner, we're going to start seeing the thing that I didn't want to spoil earlier on. And just see it popping up over there. There it is there. And that noise activates it. So, okay, showing new Luxur. The PvE raid base at Almaraya on the Exile Lands base, the huge base that has now disappeared from the game because it was too laggy. This is one of the Siptah versions of it. So if I edge forward, you can... What have we got? We've got a couple of undead. So you can see this sort of, what looks like a user-created base. Here, this is one of the 2 smaller versions of the PvE raid bases that's on Siptah. We haven't got the explosives to be able to break in. You can see it's an awful lot smaller and therefore a lot less laggy than the big one at Almaraya. And it's undead instead of Stygians. So we'll come back another day and we'll break into there and see what... I've never actually been in there. Who's shooting? I can't see who's shooting it or where my dude is. He's run away. Right, this is the boss we want to go for, so let's try and get him back. Grab that, that, and that. Chamber of Sacraments. Are you back? Come back. Come back here. Come back here. Right, here we go. Undead Kappa. We're dragging some of the rotted hulk. So it's the same guy that's in the wine cellar dungeon on Exile Lands. He's just outside here. You go down. Spiders down. Oh, the spider isn't down. The spider was playing dead. Sneaky. Right, down he goes. Right, okay. He didn't. This time he didn't drop anything. I believe he can drop the water skin, but not today. Fragment of power, great armor, and I don't think they don't drop a key. Bone, putrid meat. No, they don't drop a key. So let's get rid of all that. We'll take grey lotus powder. We'll take the coins. I'm not bothered about anything else. There's another chest over here. Take the layered silk, why not? Steel sickle, no thank you. Okay, I think that is the 3 bosses of New Luxor. There might have been a 4th one, but that base has maybe taken over its spot. But at the moment, we can't. We don't have the explosives to break into that, so we're going to do that. I'm going to head back up to where the bat is, and I'm going to bring you back when it respawns. And hopefully we'll get the final bit of black blood that we need to finish that off. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, we're back up top, and it has already respawned. So unfortunately our dude hasn't appeared up here yet, so let's see if we can get him to appear. Oh, it's pulled. There's a book there, I must remember to read that book later on. Are you up here yet? The horse is up here. There he is. There he is. Right, let's get the bat to come over in a space that doesn't have big holes to fall through. And then get out of the way of that machine gun attack that he does. And he's still really close to the edge, so move over there. And then start fighting him. The one lost behind, it's called. Come on. Watch those rear. See, he keeps hitting me from when he swings. It hits from behind as well. There we go. He's down. Right. What did we get this time? We've got the same thing. Oh, we've got a hollow bone bow this time. So that's an okay bow. What's our bow? Bow, the grey one. So that one's 28 and 9. Our one is 22 and 11. So, but I've got a kit on that. So we'll take that. A black blood sickle. That's really nice. Another throwing chakram. Grandmaster, money, coin, stutter wraps. Another one of them. Don't want that. Right, let's see what we get this time. At the moment, we've got 30. 32. There we go. We've got a bunch that time. So we're up to 94 now, so we've got 64 from that one. So that's definitely enough, especially considering they've got 40 waiting back home for us. We also got... Where did they go? Here, we got some hollow bone arrows. So that's 15 health damage and 54 armor pen on those, compared to hardened steel, that's 15 and 15. So the same amount of damage, but these have got a massive amount of... Oh, it's an agility. Oh, interesting. How can an arrow be an agility weapon? What's the bow? Well, I suppose all bows are agility weapon, apart from the special strength one, but yeah, okay, that makes sense. Right, that's us done. We've got the 3 bosses, we've got all the black blood we need, so I need just to get out here and get back home again. Just as it's starting to get nighttime. Okay, I'll make it back home, and I'll catch you when we get there. See you in a bit. Okay, we're back home, and inventory management has been completed, so we've got our 95 black blood. Let's head in here. The thaumaturgy bench, we already had the 40 from the dismantle pages, so we'll chuck that in. 134, more than enough. Right, next spell, which also requires 10 dragon powder. We spoke about this before, that dragon powder is crafted here. It requires some demon blood, some brimstone, some crystal, and some steel fire. Quite a lot of these two. But we've managed to loot a whole bunch of it from various mobs and chests while we've been leveling up. So we've got the 10 that we need, so we don't have to craft that up. it's a bit misleading because it looks like that's greyed out. Like, if you don't have something in there, see how it greys it out? That looks like it's greyed out, but it's just the colour of black blood. It is actually just what it looks like. So put that in, this is gone green, hit craft. Word of Power, Abyssal Armour. So the last step we did in the spell pages was the Abyssal Bow and the Abyssal Maul, where you go to the Circle of Power, you summon in a demon and take its weapons off him. This is the same thing. You do that, you summon in a demon and you can take Abyssal Armour. It's really good armour. It has that sated thing, so you have to keep killing within, it's got like an hour timer on it, so you have to keep killing or keep refreshing that timer so it doesn't disappear. But if you leave it for too long, it'll go. It also makes you, I believe it makes you 50% corrupted as well, so great for doing your corruption spells, not so good for health and stamina. Okay, next one, what do we need for that? So we're going to need another 30 black blood. We need 5 fragments of power to do this next one. So let me shift that along. Fragments of power I've got in my secret treasure chest in my bedroom. We picked up some fragments of power from those bosses. We've now got 17. Let's take 5 of them. Oh, try and go through the hole in the door. There we go. Back we go. Drop the fragments of power in. That goes green. 30 black blood, 5 fragments of power. Craft. RGP table lights up again. Word of Power, Lightning Storm. So, kinda as the name suggests, you cast the Lightning Storm spell and it basically brings down lightning all in a AoE area around about you. Again, that's pretty much a PvE thing. I guess you could cast it in a PvE situation, but not so much. Right, I think we're now on to the last one. So 50 black blood this time, so that's why we needed 100 and 100 witchfire powder. We've picked up, I've got more of this lying about somewhere as well. We've picked up tons of witchfire powder. Again, off of mobs, off of chests, gather them up. If you need to get some more, one of the best places to get them is off of whites. There are a bunch of whites around the circle in the centre of the tower, all around the outside. Kill the whites, harvest them with, I think it is a sickle. I think it's harvest them with a sickle, and that gives you the best chance of getting white witchfire powder off of them. But we've managed to pick up loads. They're not in there, but I've definitely got them in chests. I've got hundreds of the stuff. So we've got 200 in there alone. So let's craft that. Word of Power, Transportory Stone. And that's it. The spellbook has now gone as an upgrade. We can no longer upgrade it any further. This is the 15th and final one. And a Transportory Stone allows you to have a network of these stones that allows you to teleport back and forth. It does give you corruption based on the distance, so you really need to have a dancer at either end. But it's particularly useful on Siptah because there are no map rooms and obelisks that you can teleport to on this map. So it's because it's so far away, things down here, all the way up here over to the east and west, so it's great to be able to place a couple of these stones at various points around the map and be able to teleport to them quickly. So we will investigate that in the next episode. We'll need to get some transportory stones down so we can start teleporting around the map. But that's going to do it for today. We've went and we've got the black blood that we required. I showed you various ways of getting it. We've now completed the last 3 spells of our Kurak spellbook, and we've unlocked the transportory stones, so we're good to start our teleportation. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.